In last week's video, I covered how to use timelines to filter pivot tables by months and quarters. And after seeing that video, I received an email from Peter who said, "I've never used a timeline before, nice solution, but I prefer slicers because of their greater flexibility. You can change their shape and you can hide items that have no data. However, one thing that bugs me is when I have a column of individual dates. I can't create a slicer that shows months or quarters. And that's what I'm going to cover in this video. Creating two slicers, one that displays months and one that displays quarters. As usual, if you want to follow along, you can download a copy of the practice file from the link in the description below. So here's my data, individual sales transactions for Excellent Ice Cream from January to May 2022. One way to solve the problem would be to add a couple of extra columns to the source data, one that displays the month and one that displays the quarter, and include those columns in the pivot table source, and then base the slicers on those columns. But it's not always possible to change the source data, so I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to show you exactly what the problem is. If I click into a pivot table and go to Pivot Table Analyze, Insert Slicer, and select Order Date and click OK, I get a slicer, but it contains the individual dates, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to select the slicer and delete it. To solve this problem, I'm going to drag Order Date from the Fields panel into the Rows box. I'm only doing this temporarily. You can see that it's added months and days into the Rows box, and it's also added months and days into the field list at the top of that panel. If I right click on one of the cells in column F with a date in it and go to Group, it's got months and days selected. I want months and quarters selected. On Windows, I simply click on days to deselect it, leave months selected, and click on quarters to select that as well. But on the Mac, I need to click on months, hold down the Control key, and click on quarters. And that allows me to select multiple items. As I said, you don't need to hold the Control key down on Windows. You just click to select and deselect. And click OK. What that has now done is added quarters to the rows section and added quarters to the field list. And of course, it's added quarters into the pivot table. I don't actually want those in the pivot table, so I will deselect them from the list on the right hand side. So deselect months, deselect quarters. But they're still listed. That's the important thing. They're still listed. So I'm now going to insert a slicer. I'm actually going to insert two slicers into this pivot table by going to Pivot Table Analyze, Insert Slicer, and ticking months and quarters. And there's my two slicers. I'll place them where I want them to go. But you'll notice that it's included extra items. It's included June to December, and it's included quarter 3 and quarter 4, but they're dimmed out because we don't have any data for June to December and for quarter 3 and quarter 4. So we can hide those. If you right click on the slicer and select Slicer Settings, and this is the same in Windows, and tick Hide Items with no data and click OK. And do the same thing for the second slicer. Right click on the slicer, Slicer Settings, tick Hide Items with no data and click OK. Now to use the slicer, we can click on the buttons in the usual way, and you can see what it's doing is it's updating the data just in that first pivot table. I now want to connect both slicers to the second pivot table. So I'll select the first slicer, go up to the slicer menu and choose Report Connections and tick Pivot Table 2, which is the stores pivot table. Click OK. Select the second slicer and do the same thing. Slicer Report Connections, tick Pivot Table 2, which as I said is the store slicer, and click OK. And now as I click the buttons, it's applying the filter to both pivot tables. By the way, if you're wondering about Pivot Table 1 and Pivot Table 2, if you click in a pivot table and you go to Pivot Table Analyze, the pivot table name is displayed on the left-hand side of the ribbon. Pivot Table 1, Pivot Table 2. And that's it. How to create slices based on month and quarter. Well, Peter and everyone else who's watched this video, I hope it helped you out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like more Excel tips and tricks, check out my website at theexceltrainer.co.uk. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, have an excellent day.